The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
Rabbi Yechiel Spero is one of the great Gedolim of our generation. He's a Rosh Yeshiva with thousands upon thousands of Talmidim. He is a Mekubal, and he is a great Miyayetz. He advises thousands of people every year. We had a question and answer session with him, and we were discussing the difficulties and the challenges that boys face today. And he told us a story. He said that there's a young boy who many years ago was in the Syrian community who had a muscle disorder. And he came to Rabbi Yechiel Spero for his bar mitzvah. And Rabbi Yechiel Spero mentioned to the father that even though the boy knew nothing about learning, he recommended that the boy come to Eretz Yisrael to learn, and that he tried to do his very best. He was a novice. He didn't have any knowledge. And Rabbi Yechiel Spero said that he came to Eretz Yisrael, and recently he made a siyum and shas of Shisha Sidrei Mishnah. And he wrote a sefer. A sefer. And Rabbi Yechiel Spero was surprised. What sefer is it? It's a sefer on Yisurin, on suffering. And he thought that he had gathered different information and words of Chazal about how to deal with suffering. But he didn't. He took his own suffering and he spoke and he wrote about how he was able to navigate his way through the trials and tribulations, how he was able to persevere and overcome. And he asked Rabbi Yechiel Spero for a haskama, for an approbation. Rabbi Yechiel Spero said, he was about to write, he was thinking, what does he write? Hagoin? Harav Hagoin? He's not a goin in learning. But he wrote it anyway, Harav Hagoin, because he's a goin in Yegia, in effort. He's a goin in overcoming Yisurin. Every person has an ability to be a goin, a giant. Maybe not a giant in learning, but maybe a giant in chesed, a giant in overcoming Yisurin, a giant in being able to control yourself when you normally get angry. That too is goinus. And for that we thank Hashem. Thank you for giving us the opportunities that we have to battle, to become the very best we can be. A Freilich in Chanukah. Hopefully, Mitzvah Hashem, this will be a Chanukah for one and all to remember.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org